If you think a woman feels desire for a man just because of his looks or money, you're making the same mistake as 99% of guys out there. The truth is, there's a hidden trigger, a secret code that, when activated, makes her feel an uncontrollable attraction. And the best part? Very few men know how to use it. In today's video, I'm going to reveal exactly how to awaken this deepest desire and make her think about you all the time. But pay attention, a single mistake can ruin everything. So watch until the end to make sure you don't waste this opportunity. What really makes a woman feel desire? Many men assume that female desire works the same way as male desire, something visual and direct. But the reality is completely different. While men are typically drawn first by what they see, women connect through what they feel. For her to feel desire, attraction starts in the mind and only then reaches the body. And this is great news, because if you know how to activate the right triggers, you can become irresistible without needing to be the most handsome or richest guy in the room. But to do that, you need to understand what truly stirs her emotions. What makes a woman want to be with a man? It's not his car, nor the size of his bank account. Sure, these things might catch her attention, but they're not what keep her interested. What truly matters is behavior. Women are attracted to confident men without being arrogant, men who know how to lead without being authoritarian, and who have an interesting life beyond the relationship. When a man masters this, he naturally becomes desired, and the best part without having to chase after anyone. Many guys make the mistake of trying to impress with status, expensive gifts, or by being overly available. But what really works is knowing how to create a balance between attention and mystery. A man who values himself doesn't throw himself at a woman, but he also doesn't hide. He makes her feel like she needs to win him over too. That's the real game of seduction, leaving her intrigued, thinking about you, and wanting more. Think about the men who seem to attract women effortlessly. They don't beg for attention, they don't get nervous about what to say. They simply live their lives with confidence and let women come to them naturally. And this is the key point. Security and self-confidence are magnetic. When a man understands this dynamic and starts applying it, he not only becomes more attractive, but also more respected and admired. Self-knowledge and communication. A lot of men worry about saying exactly what a woman wants to hear, but very few stop to think about what they actually want. And that makes all the difference. Self-knowledge is essential in any relationship. A man who knows who he is, what he values, and what he's looking for in a partner naturally becomes more attractive. That's because women quickly pick up on when a man has clarity about himself, and this sparks respect and interest. But it's not enough to just know what you want. You also need to know how to express it. Open and honest communication is what creates intimacy and desire. Many women complain that men avoid talking about their feelings or preferences, and that can be frustrating. This doesn't mean you need to be overly sentimental or spill everything at once, but rather, be direct and transparent. When a man communicates without playing games or showing insecurity, he creates an environment where the woman feels comfortable and connected. Now, think about your last relationship or a recent interaction. Did you truly express what you wanted, or were you just trying to guess what would please the woman? If you never asked her what really makes her happy, what excites her, or what she expects from a partner, you might be missing out on a huge opportunity. The secret lies in having genuine conversations without fear of exploring these topics. Have you ever had a conversation like this with a woman? If not, maybe it's time to try. Clear communication also prevents misunderstandings that can kill attraction. Many men think they need to act a certain way to please a woman, but end up becoming someone they're not. This only creates disconnection and a lack of authenticity. The ideal approach is to be direct, but without pressure. When a man speaks clearly about what he wants and truly listens to a woman, he opens the door to an intense and sincere connection. And that's the foundation for any relationship that's truly worth it. Number 3, how to make a woman feel safe and trust you. Every woman wants to be with someone who makes her feel comfortable being her true self, without fear of judgment. This applies to conversations, intimate moments, and even shared silences. When a man provides emotional security, He creates a space where the woman feels free to express her thoughts and desires. And when she feels that freedom, her most intense and spontaneous side naturally comes out. Without this foundation of trust, any attraction will be short-lived and superficial. Now, pay attention. The way you react to what she says determines the level of connection she will have with you. If she notices that you dismiss her feelings, change the subject when something serious comes up, or show impatience, she will shut down. But if you truly listen, maintain eye contact, and respond with genuine interest, she will feel that your presence matters. This strengthens intimacy and creates a deeper connection. And women are guided by emotional connection. Trustworthiness is also about consistency. This doesn't mean being predictable or boring, but rather being aligned between what you say and what you do. Women notice when a man keeps his word, respects boundaries, and acts with integrity. Small gestures, like remembering something important to her or being present in difficult moments, show that you're not just another random guy. And this can't be faked. Any inconsistency will be quickly noticed. True female desire doesn't just come from a fleeting attraction, but from the feeling of being with a man who truly understands her. When she feels she can relax around you and trust you, her most instinctive and intense side naturally activates. And this is where attraction turns into something much more powerful, a continuous desire that grows over time. A man who knows how to create this safe environment isn't just desired. He becomes unforgettable. The small details that make a man irresistible. Seduction doesn't happen in one big moment. It's built through small details that, together, create tension and interest. Many men think they need to impress with grand gestures, but the truth is, female attraction is sparked by subtle and consistent actions. A glance that lingers a second longer, a smile at the right moment, a strategic pause before responding. These little things make desire grow naturally. Touch is also incredibly powerful. But here's the secret. It's not just about touching, it's about how and when you do it. A light touch on her arm while laughing together, a subtle adjustment of her hair when you're close, a firm hand on her waist as you guide her through a room. These gestures trigger an instinctive response. If done naturally and respectfully, they create a delicious tension where even the simplest physical contact becomes memorable. Body language is another key factor. Your tone of voice, posture, and movements communicate far more than words. A man who stays relaxed but present gives off an effortlessly magnetic energy. When you're not in a rush, when you balance mystery and intensity, a woman picks up on it without even knowing why. And that feeling pulls her closer. Now, a common mistake, showing interest in an obvious and needy way. The secret to seduction is balance. It's not about ignoring her or playing mind games, but about alternating moments of intense attention with a subtle hint of detachment. This keeps her interested because she's always curious about what your next move will be. True seduction doesn't beg, force, or exaggerate. It flows naturally, making her want to be around you more and more. 5. How to create an environment that triggers. Female desire, doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's deeply influenced by the surrounding environment. Soft lighting, a captivating scent in the air, and an immersive soundtrack create a space where her mind relaxes and her body responds naturally. Small details make all the difference. A well-organized home, a cozy atmosphere, and even the fragrance you wear can directly impact how she feels around you. If she's comfortable and absorbed by the setting, the attraction intensifies without you having to say a single word. And then comes another essential factor, touch. But pay attention. It's not just about making contact, it's about creating sensations. A light touch with your fingertips on her arm while talking can cause an involuntary shiver. A subtle squeeze at the base of her neck when saying goodbye can make that moment linger in her mind. The secret? Touch should be unexpected but intentional. The more natural and effortless it feels, the stronger the impact. Beyond that, everything about your body communicates something. The temperature of your skin, the rhythm of your breathing, and even the texture of your beard trigger subconscious responses in her. If you're tense or hesitant, she'll sense it and pull away. But if your touch is firm and controlled, she'll feel safe and relax. Here, it's not about how much contact you make, but the intention behind it. A man who knows exactly where and when to touch becomes unforgettable. And of course, your voice plays a crucial role. A deeper, slower tone can be incredibly hypnotic. Speaking close to her ear without rushing, with a subtle smile in your voice, creates an addictive sensation. Female desire isn't just triggered by what you do, but by how you make her feel. When you engage all her senses, she doesn't just want your presence, she craves it. How to approach fantasies and desires. The right way, believe it or not, many women have desires and fantasies they've never shared with anyone. Not because they don't want to experience them, but because they fear being judged. A man who knows how to navigate this conversation the right way creates a space where she feels safe enough to open up. But to do that, patience and sensitivity are essential. Forcing the subject or showing impatience can have the opposite effect, making her shut down instead of exploring new possibilities. The ideal time to talk about this isn't in the middle of dinner or during casual conversation, but when intimacy has already been established. The tone should be one of curiosity, not pressure. Instead of asking directly, "What are your fantasies?" A much more effective approach is sharing something about yourself or suggesting a hypothetical scenario. This keeps the conversation light and creates an opening for her to feel comfortable sharing as well. Women don't usually respond well to blunt, direct questions about their preferences, but they react intensely to subtle provocations. Phrases like, "I love a woman who knows what she wants," or "It's exciting when someone has the courage to say what they truly desire," can spark in her the desire to open up. Creating a playful and pressure-free environment also works wonders. The key is to give her space to feel in control without fear of being misunderstood. And here's the most important part. When a woman feels she can trust you enough to reveal her deepest desires, the connection between you deepens in a way that goes far beyond the physical. She starts seeing you as someone special, someone with whom she can be completely authentic. And once that barrier is broken, not only does she fully surrender to you, but she also starts looking for ways to surprise you. 7. Continuous attraction. Keeping the interest. Alive creating desire in a woman isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous process. What truly keeps a woman interested isn't one grand moment of seduction, but rather the consistency of small gestures that strengthen the connection. Men who master the balance between attention and mystery, who don't become too predictable but also aren't too distant, keep attraction alive for much longer. The secret lies in dynamism. Avoid falling into a routine. Surprise her in subtle ways. Bring novelty into the relationship. This could be changing the tone of a conversation, taking her somewhere new, or even switching up the way you touch or speak. Small challenges and unexpected moments make a woman feel like there's always something new to discover about you. And that is irresistible. But remember, true seduction isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about creating a magnetic energy, where a woman feels that being with you isn't a forced decision, but something natural and addictive. When she realizes that the relationship with you brings excitement, depth, and lightness, she doesn't just want to stay. She wants to win you over too. Did you enjoy these tips? Then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Like this and leave a like to support the work. And now, I have something special for you. The next video is already on the screen, revealing a powerful secret that will make any woman see you in a completely different way. Click and watch now.